EWS reservation is a scam. Proofs were out regarding the scam of 2024 medical college admissions all over the country. High-class general category students had created fake certificates to curb the opportunities of the actual EWS students. When EWS came into force, Tamil Nadu condemned this act. But now this issue is proving that the condemn is right. What is the scam? What has happened? Is EWS necessary? Let's get all the answers. Welcome to Youturn, and this is your host Nandini Madheshwaran. The Union government had made the political reform related to reservation. The reservation is said to be for the educationally and socially backward people. But in the political reform, they added the word economically and said that they are going to give the reservation to the economically backward people. In that, they included a new section called EWS. EWS, the economically weaker section reservation, was implemented on January 2019 after the passage of the 103rd Constitutional Amendment. According to this act, 10% reservation is for the general category people who are economically backward. But there are certain limitations, which is the person who possesses the EWS certificate should not exceed their family income of about 8 lakh rupees, and they should not have agricultural land above 5 acres, and they should not have the flat land above 1000 square feet. But when a family has 8 lakh rupees of annual income in India, is it considered to be poor and economically weaker family? It is of course a debatable one, but it is not the main issue here. Okay, let's get into what happened on 2024 medical college admissions. In most of the seats in India, the medical college seats are filled by the state counselling, and 15% of the seats are allocated to the All India quota. In addition to this, there are medical seats allocated to the deemed universities too. So the seats of All India quota and deemed university quota is also filled through counselling by the Union government's medical counselling committee. So what happened here is, the students from this counselling who had EWS certificates had joined in the medical college occupying the MBBS seats, especially in the management quota. The students who said to be the economically weaker was ready to pay 1.5 to 5 crore rupees for completing the MBBS. So now serious questions raised here is, how an EWS student can pay this much of fees? And the another question raised here is, when this happened, so how did the government issue an EWS certificate? So all these information were exposed by the Careers 360 in their website and reported that 378 medical seats had been filled through this so-called EWS general category students. Some people might ask, these students are occupying the private and deemed university seats which the poor and economically backward student cannot afford. Then what's the problem here? Actually, there is no problem in filling these management quota seats. But the problem here is, how an EWS student can pay this much of fees, and how did they get this EWS certificate? Actually, there is no problem in filling the private college or deemed university seats. But when the person pay their fees in crores, how did they get the EWS certificate? That is the question here. Another question rises here is, there are so many private and deemed universities across the country. Many students are studying there. Do they really fall under such category? It raises the question in its credibility too. This assumes that if a student got high mark and he or she wants to get into a medical college, simply just because of this EWS, he or she can get into the college even though he is not economically weaker. Obviously, it is seen as a loophole here. In Tamil Nadu, 11 students from Wales University, 5 students from Sri Balaji Medical College, and 5 students from Bharat Medical College, 4 from SRM, and many colleges possess these kind of fake EWS students. This doesn't stop only by medical college. This EWS falls under many categories and even for the union government jobs too. This also questions the people who got government job through this reservation is actually the real ones. Another shocking claim is, these so-called EWS general category students are even occupying NRI seats where they can pay fees in dollars. So this allege could be overcome only by the thorough and proper verifications. If the person is securing an EWS certificate, then he or she should not be allowed to take the seat from the management quota. Similarly, India is highly based on unorganized sectors. Majority of people work here which decide their livelihood. So to find out properly, there is no proper mechanisms. When we have so much of unorganized sectors where people believe that it is a larger employment opportunities, it is wrong to implement the EWS certificate based on the economic background. That is why Tamil Nadu is not accepting this EWS. Since many of the states in the countries have accepted and implemented EWS, Tamil Nadu is still boycotting it. It firmly says that reservation is only for the educationally and socially backward people and not for the economically backward. Thanks for watching and do follow Youturn to know more information and facts.